Our Region's Business is sponsored by PNC for the Achiever in You. Welcome to Our Region's Business with your host, Bill Flanagan.
Today on Our Region's Business, all of a sudden Pittsburgh's been turning up at or near the top of lists of the top foodie towns in America. The big drivers? Well, a population of millennials that's growing faster than the national average and changing our region's palate at the same time. Plus lower costs here that ease the risk of starting a restaurant and other businesses. Well, today we're dishing up a few examples of restaurateurs and others who've been sampling the market and organizations that are helping to write a recipe for success. Okay, already lost your appetite for restaurant puns? Well, at any rate, let's greet Josephine Oria, the founder and granddaughter of La Dorita. Glenn Williams is owner of Glenn's Cookies, and Selena Eisenberg is co-founder of Who Made That? Welcome, good to have you all here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So we're starting with this sort of incubator concept, or I guess it's a shared kitchen, right, that you're running in Sharpsburg?
Well, it's an incubator shared kitchen. Basically, people become members and we incubate them.
Okay.
They go from startup, from the very beginning, Selena here, to maybe at the point where they have to scale up their economies, Glenn here from Glenn's Cookies, and to anywhere from, you know, about to build a storefront, but they need to figure out where their business goes next. So we've had about 24 members in our kitchen since 2012, and we've seen 6 of them graduate. One is opening up a storefront tomorrow in Stickler's Pops in Millvale. We've had some go to Braddock, South Hills, so it's pretty exciting.
It is really exciting. I think we had you down here about 4 years ago when you were just starting this, and this was kind of the dream that this concept could work here.
When I started our dulce de leche business with my husband, we couldn't find a kitchen to rent from. There were some churches, some underutilized restaurant kitchens, but you can't leave your equipment there. Okay. And you have to usually work in their off hours, which might be at 2 a.m. You know, so we had 4 children at the time, 2 full-time jobs. So there was a kitchen in California. I based our incubator kitchen off here. We purchased an old Etna Elks Rotary Club that was known for Fish Fridays. So we decided to literally, you know, if you come, they will build it. You know, we put out a Kickstarter campaign to the community to raise $30,000 to see if they would support it, and they did.
Is that great? And so here you are now with actual people using them. Tell me about Glenn's Cookies, yeah. Glenn. This is not a brand new business for you, right?
No, actually Glenn's Cookies has been in operation probably for about 15 years. Okay. We've probably gone legal to since 2008. We've been doing a lot of different things, but now we're actually going to the part where we're actually putting cookies in stores right now. So we have about 14 different locations where our cookies are available, and that's probably growing at about 3 to 4 stores a week.
That is terrific. So, and what difference has having the shared kitchen to be able to tap into made for you?
Well, the one big thing is it gets the health department off your back.
I guess when you say legal, that meant you were cooking out of your house, right?
Exactly. When I first started Glenn's Cookies, I was actually cooking out of my house, and health department didn't like that too much. So once we've moved into a kitchen and got everything done legally now, they smile at me and I smile at them, and we're happy.
Now you can just focus on growing the business and making the cookies and doing it the right way. What exactly is Who Made That?
Who Made That is a meal delivery service. We focus on families who are going through changes, but they still want to eat local and organic food, and they don't necessarily have time to do it for themselves.
Okay, and so you bring the meals to them,
We bring the meals to them.
Have a baby, have surgery, just can't keep up with cooking,
Can't keep up, and we'll deliver those meals when you need them and what you want. And so it gives you the healthy options that you would prepare for yourself if you could.
And you're brand new. The business is brand new, right?
Brand new.
Okay.
3 months. We are a baby. We are in our infancy of business.
Yeah, and so as a startup, I guess having access to a kitchen like this has to be incredible.
It's the only way we could have done it. So my husband and I had a dream, and if it weren't for the incubator kitchen, that's all it would be a dream. And so we have everything to thank for this concept that wasn't here. You know, if we had wanted to do this 5 years ago, we wouldn't have been able to.
Didn't exist in Pittsburgh. And these are real businesses you're working with, right?
These are real businesses. To join our kitchen, you have to become licensed by the Allegheny County Health Department, the Department of Agriculture. You know, some have to become licensed by the USDA depending on if they smoke bacon. And basically what we do is we serve that all up to them in about a week's time. When we started our business, our Dulce de Leche business, it took us 9 months.
9 months, wow.
To get licensed and get everything we needed to get our product on the Whole Foods Market shelf. You know, so there's a huge misconception in Pittsburgh that, for instance, if you go to farmers markets, you can cook from home. But the unfortunate thing is when you invest in a summer worth of farmers markets or something like that, and the Allegheny County Health Department shuts you down because they find you.
Yeah, well, I know.
Yeah.
We have a good, solid health department
Yeah,
here.
and you know that license only costs $70. Where the money is the kitchen.
Yeah,
Getting a commercial kitchen that's licensed. Yeah. So that's really where we step in. And we're not just a brick and mortar place where you come in and rent kitchen time for 5 hours. We have a community of like-minded startup folks. They share ideas. We provide coaching. We provide a lot of different services. We partner with companies like Urban Innovation 21 who help with the economic development, helping them to find possibly storefronts in areas like the Hill District. We sort of provide a gamut of services that support you.
That's great. Has that helped? Has that sort of that holistic approach to getting you off the ground? Have you been able to tap into that?
Yes, because I mean, there's a couple people I've talked to where they've helped me. Like one thing was I've always baked out of my mixers. I love my KitchenAid mixers. Well, the kitchen actually has a big mixer, and one of the gentlemen that works in the kitchen taught me how to work this mixer, which now cuts down on my production time, as well as he's taught me a couple other things in the kitchen as well.
That's great. How about you, Selena?
All of the guidance, we were able to get all of our licensure, all of our paperwork, all of our sourcing up and running in probably 45 days instead of 9 months, because we had someone to go to say, I don't know what to do next, and get that direct kind of handheld guidance.
That is so cool. So if people want to find you, I assume you've got a website or whatever, they can track you down?
We do, ladorita.net, and so far, really, we've done no marketing. We're just found word of mouth.
Wow, and you've picked up 24 companies already, probably as many or more as you can handle right now.
Well, we hope to build 3 more kitchens and double that soon.
Wow.
So.
Well, congratulations. Great to see how far it's come in the last 4 years. Great to meet both of you. And
Thank you.
Tremendous luck with your ventures. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Next up, an update on a couple of U.S. Navy vets who brought a new kind of galley to Pittsburgh to help chefs get new restaurants going. Stay with us.